Guys, so for today's reading, we are going to be looking at what is coming into your life next. What new blessings, what new situations, what new things are coming into your life. And we have 3 piles here. Pile 1, 2, 3. Take a moment to get in touch with your intuition and your higher self and pick the pile you feel most drawn to. Also, my Amazon wish list and PayPal account could be found in the description box below if you wish to donate to this channel. And I just want to say that I am very grateful to anybody who has donated to this channel, because up until this point, the only money I have received for anything that I am doing here is through your donations. And also, if you're looking for a personal reading, you can find my information in the box for that as well. And my esty shop is down there too, and I'm hoping that sometime over the next few days I'm going to get a few more items on there. It's been a long couple weeks, and I had plans of getting a few more items on there last week, but we'll see. So let's get started with pile 1. So for pile 1, first thing I see is job. You may be getting a new job. You may be getting a manager position at the job that you already have. It may be some sort of like a landscape or maintenance person type of job, or apartment manager type of job. I feel like you've been walking through a lot of darkness and a lot of harsh, hard times. But I feel like you've kept a smile on your face through the whole thing, and you have really focused on the positivity, and that this situation has helped you to grow a lot. We'll go ahead and roll that again. Oh, that's great, because it landed right on the one that I was just looking at that it had on the side before. So yeah, you're coming out of those dark times, and you're coming into this sunlight that's in the background. You're really blooming and growing and having a lot of new, happy, joyous moments to be grateful for. I feel like you have been so grateful through all of the darkness that you have traveled through, that now you're going to be walking in light, and there's going to be a lot to be grateful for. A lot to really be grateful for. We have P277 on these keys. I feel like you may be risking a lot in making the moves that you're making, but you are making these moves to remove the negative energy from your life, to protect your own energy. You may be moving to a new place, you may be traveling, you may be moving away from certain people or moving towards certain people. Maybe even moving away from those who are on a pity party and throwing tantrums, angry, upset, very lower vibration. You may just be protecting your energy and placing a bigger distance between yourself and people like that. I feel like you are really leaning into your calm energy, really leaning into your spirituality, and really working hard on grounding yourself. Stop, look, and listen. That's a very good statement for when you're having any kind of anxiety or panic attack or feeling really upset about something. Stop, look, and listen. Stop, look around, see the things in your surroundings, focus on them, listen to the sounds you hear, the birds chirping, the crickets chirping, the kids playing, things like that. Focus on those things and pull yourself out of it. I was seeing Buddha in this little chip today. So you may be meditating a lot more, getting more in tune with yourself and the world around you. I really feel like there's a lot of getting in tune with yourself and the world around you. You're really going to be seeing yourself in a different light. You're going to be understanding yourself in a different way. And I feel like you're going to be communicating in a very different way than you have in the past. And that communication is really going to be very revealing for other people as well as for yourself. We have job, like I was saying before, J-O-B, O-T, jot, F, bot, Z, zoo, Y, joy, G, bog, dog, God, got, Z, P, who, poot, D, S, soot, 2, foot, You may be walking a lot right now as well. You know that saying of when you're walking and you only see one set of footprints, that's when I carried you? That's what I'm really seeing here. Excuse me. You're really leaning more into your faith and trusting that the universe has your back, trusting that God is on your side, trusting that you are not alone. You're really starting to see that even if you walk away from things that aren't serving you and people that aren't serving you, even if you do have to be alone for a little bit, you'll be attracting in new things that suit you and are for you more. And in doing so, you are realizing that you are never truly alone. I feel like you are noticing just how much your guides and the divine are with you and behind you. And I really feel like there could be a new opportunity in the work front here for you guys. So let's see what this says. The strengths we share. All these years I've loved you, all these years I've cared, but here in this moment it feels very new. So many painful moments shared. It's hard to heal that pain. Such a small chapter in the legacy we reign. We put our hearts all in and played to win. We refused to give in to fear and watched in awe as we saw our storms clear. It has taken patience, I know. Both of us have learned to grow. We could have thrown it all away, but I'm glad we fought to see a new day. Now we will never lose our sunshine because we'll always know we'll be fine. This was written 1/30/2018. Even if not together, we will always be fine. That was added 8/29/19. He just isn't the one for me. He isn't the one who he isn't who he claimed to be all these years, and I can't be less than me anymore. So yeah, you may be learning how to walk away from something that you held on to for a very long time, something that you thought had really shifted and came out of a bad place. You really thought that you could keep doing this and keep going forward. And then you realize that even if you aren't doing this, everything's still going to be fine. And that you have to be yourself. You can't hide who you are simply because the people around you don't appreciate you or don't see you as beautiful. They think that you're just an entitled, whiny person, maybe. When in all actuality, you only want what's fair. Could be that there is a marriage breaking apart or a marriage coming together with that one as well. So I have the attitude of gratitude for the magical moments that occur each day in my life. We have the camel and we have the elk. So after a long, hard journey where I feel like you had to be on your own for this journey, and you started to realize just how much you have within you to be able to travel alone, to be able to walk your own path. Camels walk through the desert miles and miles and miles and miles and miles through the desert, and they need less water than any other animal that's walking through the desert because they carry a reserve of that within themselves. You carry a reserve of this emotional fulfillment within yourself, and so you have no problem standing strong on your own and walking your own path. I feel like there may be a change coming in where somebody who is strong, stable, solid, somebody who really wants to be something forever with you may be coming into your life. And also you have learned what your strengths truly are, and you are really understanding just how strong you are, just how much you can do, just how stable and solid and grounded you are. Because I feel like there's a lot of people who felt like you were going to fail in whatever it is that you are doing. Cinnamon, intimacy. Trigger statement, this is too good to be true. True statement, it can only get better. So maybe in the past you were feeling like all the bad stuff is behind me and it can only get better from here, and then you changed your viewpoint to, well, if this isn't going to work, this isn't going to work, I just need to move on, and that kind of thing. And maybe now it's time to go back to the true statement of things can only get better from here. Things can only look up from here. Allow yourself to experience more joy and love. Raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. It's time to live in the moment. It's time to be present. It's time to be here in the now. And it's time to enjoy everything that's going on around you, and to understand that in the past you may have been ignoring a lot of the things there was to be happy for and to be grateful for. You may have been ignoring yourself. You might not have been taking care of yourself so fully. You might have been working really, really, really hard to help other people and to do everything to make everyone around you happy. And you decided that you cannot do this anymore. You have to be yourself. You have to really work hard towards your own goals, towards your own dreams, and you have to put all that time and attention that you put on other people that you took away from yourself. You have to take that and put it on you. And I feel like you have done this. You have really rested, you've reflected, you've worked hard on self-care, on self-love, self-respect. And I feel like now you are growing and changing from the person that you used to be to this person who is stable, strong, efficient on your own. You have really taken all of the efforts that you have put into making everyone around you a better person towards yourself, to make yourself a better person. And you stopped listening to what everybody else thinks you need to be doing, what everybody else wants you to do, and you have started doing what you feel you should be doing instead. And that's a lot of what is coming in for you, is the ability to be able to see that you made the right moves in this. Even if everything does come back together at the end of the day, you had to make these moves for yourself, and you had to make these moves to show other people that you can't be in their box anymore, that you are meant to be bigger than what they thought that you should be. And you are meant to do the things that you feel like you are meant to do. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through in this situation, and I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 2. So for pile 2, first thing I'm noticing is there may be something that you've been working on music-wise that's going to pay off. Instrument-wise, you could play the guitar, you could sing, things like that. You may even do joke music at times. I feel like you're going to be laughing a lot. I feel like there may be a lot of bitterness, but you're just going to be laughing your way through it. You're going to be laughing your way through the pain, the hurt, the hardship. You're really going to be making light of the negative situations in your life. He who wants a rose must respect the thorn. Persian proverb. So I feel like you may be finding people who are going to respect your thorns. I feel like you are somebody who respects the thorns of others, and I feel like you deserve that in return. You see beauty in everyone, and you're going to find somebody who is seeing the beauty in you, the deeper beauty, instead of just that surface level beauty. You're going to be looking for that deeper beauty yourself instead of just the surface level beauty as well. Dunlop USA, sharp, 0.73 millimeters. So you might really be, your instincts are on point right now. They're very sharp. You're very intuitive right now. You're very knowing right now. You are really staying in a very joyous, positive, optimistic vibration, and really hopeful and just loving life. You're very different from other people. I feel like all your differences are going to be too hard to hide. You can't hide those differences. I feel like other people are going to be seeing the differences you present and loving those differences. And I feel like you're really going to be following your passions, your desires, your dreams, your goals, and you're going to have a lot of faith and optimism in doing so. We have R, E, Gru, G, W, Crew, C, P. I feel like there might be a lot of growth in some sort of friendship group that you've been in. R, Crip. So there could be some gang related stuff here. Wire, Wiper, Wig, I don't know why I wanted to say wiretapping. And disguises. I feel like you're going to be seeing through a lot of disguises, a lot of deception, a lot of things that people are lying about. W, D, Drew, Gary, Z, Wise, P, Vizier, I don't know why I'm thinking Vizier, but L, I was thinking of Jafar when I said it too, C, U, W, Cut, T, M, Come, M, Mew, Pew, Cold, Child, Rest in Peace, R.I.P., True, True by, who sings that song? I'm just trying to be who I am. So this is me. So please accept me for who I am. I don't remember how that song goes, but it's called True, and it has a lot to do with he who wants the rose must respect the thorn. So you might be very different from other people. You've been working very hard towards something that is different from what other people place as a priority. You've been working really hard to bring something into fruition, and I feel like there's a lot of people who have been against you throughout this process. You may feel like things are rigged against you at times. Nobody puts baby in the corner. Wild child. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of people who just really don't see your priorities as something that you should be prioritizing. Fear pulls you from me. My love for you is unconditional even when you're irrational. My love for you is consistent even when you want to quit it. It's hard for me to stand so strong as you figure out it takes so long. My heartbeat races when you are near, a distant drumming echoing fear. I want to speak so badly to you. Do you feel this same need too? When I'm near you, I think I see the same in you as is in me. I hope the waterfall comes crashing down. In your feelings I would happily drown. I can hold your head in my lap, even if you're opposed to sap. Please, my love, come to me. Please, my love, set yourself free. 130:18. So, yeah, you might be waiting on somebody to make a move in some way. You are feeling something very strongly for somebody else, and you feel like they're feeling the same thing for you as well. I will say this much, their silence speaks for itself. Rejection is protection. If this person does not come forward, then that's what's meant to be. But you're being very optimistic. You're working on your own stuff, I feel like, and you aren't focused on this person at all, but you are really hoping that they will come in. You feel like they are afraid to express how they feel for you because you are so different from the rest of the world, and because I feel like you feel like an outcast, and like nobody will ever love you, and you are undeserving and unworthy of what is coming your way. You need to work on feeling like you deserve the world, feeling like you deserve to have the love you give out return to you. You love people for who they are unconditionally, and you deserve to have that unconditional love sent back your way as well. So feel like you are worthy. I feel like that's a lot of the blessings that are coming into you, is you're going to be feeling like you are worthy of having love. You are worthy of somebody seeing you as beautiful the way that you see others as beautiful. We have Melissa. Purpose. What is the point of it all? Trigger statement. True statement, I am special. You have a unique place in this world with gifts and talents that only you can provide. Use your connection with the divine to share them. You may also be a starseed as well. You have a lot of gifts. You have a lot of knowledge. You have a lot of wisdom. You have a lot of understanding that other people don't always have. Share those gifts. Express yourself and allow yourself to just be who you are, because in being who you are going to call forward those people who can love you as you are. You don't want to call in the people who love you for the fake versions of yourself. You want to call the people in who love you for the real versions of yourself. So put those out there. We have the Queen of Pentacles and we have the Queen of Swords. The changes coming in for you is you know your value, you know your worth. You are somebody very honest, very humble, very down to earth, very grounded, very nurturing, very caring. You really care for others. You love people. You love taking care of people. You also love talking to people and communicating and working with them. You're very intelligent, you're very smart, you're very sharp, you're very funny, you're very witty, you are very charming. You are somebody who can communicate to anyone, anywhere, and you are somebody who has excellent boundaries, and you know what you deserve and what you don't deserve, and you speak the truth about what you deserve and what you don't deserve. So I feel like in this pile, you are going to be getting what you deserve here very soon. We have the dolphin and the turtle. And then we have, I have the attitude of gratitude for the many teachers in my life, giving guidance and direction towards my heart's desires. So be grateful for the many people and the many places that you find these lessons and this wisdom and this guidance. And make sure that you are noticing and appreciating how much closer all of these things that you are learning on this journey are bringing you towards your heart's desires. Slow and steady wins the race, and sometimes it's not an overnight thing. Sometimes you've got to be willing to be patient and trusting and just go with the flow and allow things to unfold the way that they're going to unfold. You have worked really hard towards a lot of what you're working on right now, and I feel like you have a lot of healing energy to share with this planet as well. You are somebody who's very wise, very playful, very joyous, very happy, very high vibrational. And I feel like you are somebody who's very patient and very trusting and loving and guiding. I feel like you really are a great teacher to other people around you. And having gratitude for the other people who have been teachers for you is really going to benefit you as well. So really make sure that you give a shout out to the people who have been teachers to you in ways, as well as acknowledging yourself for the hard work that you have done to help others learn and grow and see things in a different light, to see things in more of an unconditionally loving light. And if you are a singer or a music artist of some sort, you have a message to put out there to the world. You have something to say. Know that it is worth hearing and put it out there, regardless of your fears. So that's what I have for this pile, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I would absolutely love to hear how you felt about it, whether or not it resonated, what you might be going through in your situation. And I hope you guys have a beautiful night or day, whatever it is, wherever you are when you're watching. Bye-bye, guys. Pile 3. So for you guys, I feel like there may be something popping up in your life that is totally unexpected. Everybody told you couldn't happen and you believed in it anyway. We have the 3 magic beans here where the beanstalk grew. Remember when he brought those home, he traded their cow for it, and he brought those home and his mom yelled at him and thought that he was stupid for doing that, and then knocked the beans out of his hands and it grew this giant beanstalk, and they ended up with so many more great blessings because he chose to go with his gut instincts and chose to go with his intuition instead of something logical. Music may be very important for you. You're going to be receiving a lot of signs and synchronicities and guidance through the music that you're listening to. And I feel like you have spent your entire life working hard for everyone else, being responsible for everyone else, cleaning up after everyone else, cooking for everyone else, doing for everyone around you. And I feel like there is going to be something happening here where all of a sudden the roles are going to switch and you are really going to be coming into a lot of good things for yourself. You may even be running into somebody that you love immensely, or making peace in a situation with somebody that you love immensely, somebody that maybe used you for everything you had in the past and is realizing their mistakes now. You are somebody who really can communicate to bring a lot of peace to situations, especially since you communicate from a place of very unconditional love. You are somebody who sees things that other people miss. And you are somebody who is just able to be adaptable, flexible, changeable. You go with the flow and you allow things to unfold the way that they're meant to unfold. And I feel like you've been working hard and working hard and working hard, and it's like, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. You don't let anything get to you or bring you down. And there are people who do notice this about you. You got a lot of alarm bells going off. Oh, Ring the Alarm by Beyonce. You got a lot of alarm bells going off. United States of America, $1. There's a lot of your intuition is trying to expose something to you, trying to tell you something, trying to light something up for you. I feel like you are ending cycles from the past and having this brand new beginning. And also I feel like you are this amazing, strong, solid, stable leader, somebody who works from a place of integrity, wisdom. In God We Trust, 1976. Yeah, there's this key that you have within you. This key to unlock your heart, this key to unlock balance, this key to unlock balance in your life and with the people around you through your voice and what you have to say. So it's time to express yourself. I feel like in this pile, in order for this new way of being to come into existence, you are going to have to express yourself. You are going to have to be truthful with yourself and with others around you, and you are going to have to tell them what you really feel. I feel like there's a lot of people in this pile who are going to have to stand up against their family and express to them what they want, even if it doesn't make sense to them, even if it, and you know what, I feel like there's even an energy of having to stand up for, fight, and protect those that you love from the censure of the people around you that you love as well. I feel like there's this peacemaking energy where you're really going to have to unlock the door to peace through your own communication, through your own leadership. Zinc. I don't know, but I-N, in, win, Z, zin, W, C, J, Jin. There could be some spiritual warfare going on for this pile. B, bin, U, fun. And just saying, if there's any kind of spiritual warfare going on here, no. Have faith, have trust, have pray, and have belief that any of that negative energy, any of that negative witchcraft, any spells, anything like that, all of that goes straight back to the people who sent it out. Because they only have the power over you that you allow them to have over you. You have great mind power, you have great manifestation skills, you have great power within you, and so do your guides. Oh, there was just a yellow and black butterfly. My daughter the other day, we were talking about how my stepmom told her that when the butterflies are there, she's with her, and when the butterflies are there, any of the people she has lost are with her, and she decided that her one grandpa was a yellow and black butterfly, and her other one was an orange and black butterfly. I feel like there is a lot of people who have been very self-righteous or judgmental about the things that are going on here and the things you're doing. But you know what you're doing. Keep praying to the people you pray to. Keep meditating. Keep protecting your energy, shielding your energy, cleansing your energy, things like that. And you will not be affected by any of these things going on. Pun. Gun. Big. Bug. Dug. Din, dine, zine, like a magazine, D, Y, DIY, L, you might be doing some DIY projects here soon, July, S, same, size, same sex. There could be some people here who are gay and need to come out of the closet and need to realize that the people who think that's evil around them, guess what? They have their own sins. People shouldn't be throwing rocks from their glass houses. But anyway, me personally, I don't feel like any kind of love is a sin. If you are loving, that's love. That is not a sin. That is something beautiful and amazing and wonderful. And when you are running from it in fear because of the censure or the other people who don't think that you should be doing what you're doing, then first off, you're puny and a coward. But also, you are not living in love. So live in love and be your true self, no matter what that true self is. And that's what's going to be coming in for you, is the ability to be able to be your true self and to have support behind you. You may not have supported the people who are going to support you in the past, in the changes that they made. I know there was 1 or 2 times where I did not support people as fully as I could have when they made the changes they made to make themselves happy. And there may be some people who are going to be there for you to support you through this muddy time, even though you weren't there for them. Binge, you may be eating your feelings. You may be hiding yourself behind this mask of binging on food or drugs or alcohol or people or whatever it is. So we have, thank you for guiding me through this time. I felt you deserved a rhyme. The universe is here with me. I'm never alone. I finally see. Thank you for synchronicity, for opening me to simplicity, for helping me to ground my power, for being with me hour after hour, for watching over me with care. The comfort I find from you is rare. My angels always here with me. My ancestors help me to see. My spiritual team, you make me beam. You remind me to stay humble when I fumble, to forgive myself for any fallbacks, to help me see that nothing lacks. I have all that I need, especially now that I've been freed. 7/25/19. And that goes back to that yellow and black butterfly I seen a minute ago. We are never alone. Your ancestors are there with you. Your spiritual team is there with you. Your God is there with you. Your angels are there with you. So look to them for the support you need when others are not there for you. I have the attitude of gratitude for the many lessons that I have learned and will continue to learn throughout my life and my evolving life journey. In the past, you may not have had a whole lot of faith. You may have been a very logical person who didn't believe in all that kind of stuff, but now you are starting to see that that stuff is true. Acceptance. Yeah, acceptance. Siberian fur. Trigger statement. We must remember. True statement. I am free of the habits that do not serve me. It's time to let go of the past. It's time to forget the negativity. It's time to remove yourself from that and to live a new life. Lay down the armor that was passed down to you from your family. Release the habits that are not serving you and forgive on behalf of the generations past, especially your dad. I feel like there's a lot of people here who need to forgive their fathers, who need to lay down the fear and the armor and the protective measures that you take that are very similar to your father's measures. We have the Hanged Man, and we have the Four of Pentacles. It's time to stop feeling like you have to hold on to everything because you won't have anything unless you keep it all for yourself. It's time to be generous and giving. It's time to make sure that you are keeping for yourself too, but you need to make sure that you are seeing things from every perspective possible and that you are really helping others along this journey, because there have been others who have been there to help you as well. And to stop feeling like you need to control every situation that comes across your door out of fear that if you don't put your foot down and control it, then it's all going to fall out of your ability to handle it. Tiger and the Firefly. It's time to connect more to your feminine intuition, your sensitivity, your emotion, and to really, walks at nighttime are really going to help you be able to connect to the peace within yourself. You are meant to be a light in this world, and you are meant to light up the way for others. And I feel like a lot of the time you have been a darkness in this world instead of the light that you are meant to be, because you have really allowed fear to rule you and the need to control to rule you. So it's time to realize that you are this light, and you attract a lot of dark things to you, but you attract those dark things to you so that you can spread that light. A lot of people have tried to convince me to be afraid of what I'm doing and not to do it. Do it anyway. Don't allow those people to talk you into believing that you need to be afraid. You have God on your side. You have nothing to fear. Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I shall fear no